Hello, my dear friends. It's always a pleasure for me to stop by and brainstorm with you on the issues of life. And though we have not discussed for a while, I believe that you are doing well, and that even though you have challenges like everyone else, God is helping you to overcome, to overtake, and to be a winner. Whatever you are going through, whatever level you are today, the first step to winning is to first believe that a solution exists. Even if you have not yet laid hands on them, but somehow you will soon get to it. And if you lay hands on the proper solution, you are going to set yourself free. The greatest setback that we have had as human beings is ignorance, especially us in Africa. We don't research, we don't read, we're not interested in finding out principles, formula, ways, methods, and strategies on how to do things. Therefore, we suffer a lot because you have before you something, but you don't actually know how to approach that. There is a how to face life, there is a how to live life, there is a how to approach even projects. Today, I just want to talk about something that is looking like everybody knows about it, but at the same time, everybody is missing it. I want to talk about the issue of integrity. Everybody believes that they have integrity. Everybody believes that they are right. Everybody believes that they are doing the right thing. But everyone is surprised why everything is getting bad, why the world is going the way it's going. And if everybody is right, why are things not being good for us? Why are things only getting bad? Why is the world becoming too vicious? Why? And I want to tell you today that there is a fundamental issue that is the cause of our problem. And I want to talk about integrity. And it is always good to go back to the manufacturer's mind, because he who manufactured anything is the best person to tell us his motives and his mind and what he had in mind for what he created. Take your phone. You didn't create your phone. To really understand the utility, the use, and the functionality of any gadget that you have, the best person that can tell you is the one who created it. And there are so many things we are doing without bothering to find out how or what their original intentions were before they came into existence. Notwithstanding, let me just share what I think with you. And I believe personally, and I believe that if we all take this issue seriously, we are going to have dramatic changes in lives, in marriages, in the society. I mean, radical changes, radical, because everyone who have swallowed these prescriptions of mine did not remain the same. You are going to radically become a different woman, a different man, and the society, I bet you, will become a better place. So, integrity that we all talk about. Let's start by first trying to understand what integrity is all about. I'm just going to describe to you, and then you mirror your life, your actions, and the way you are behaving to this to see whether you actually have integrity or not. So, what is integrity? Integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles. Let's just look at just the few words. Being honest. Are you honest? Because you have to be honest with yourself, honest with others. Are you honest? Are you an honest person? So there's no way to be talking about integrity when you are not honest. There's no integrity without honesty. And there's no integrity without strong moral principles. So many of us are not honest people. You are not even honest to yourself. There are sometimes you carry something that is beyond your strength. It means you are not even honest with yourself. You are not true to your realities. You are not true to what you are going through. There is a slogan that so many Christians have adopted today. How are you? It is well. Is it really well? You are not honest. What is well? Are you sure it is well? And then there's another slogan that they have developed: we give God the glory, or God is helping, or they look for some kind of things to hide the fact that it is not well. Remember again, integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral values, principles. Another thing it involves is consistency in action and values. There are so many people that have even tried to be honest, but they are only honest sometimes. You see the problem? They are not honest all the time. They are not consistent. You are honest today, you are true today, and tomorrow a small lie, and you are not consistent. And let me tell you, you are not predictable. Why are you not predictable? Because you are not honest. You are not honest. You are not honest in values. You are not honest in actions. And I want to give you an example for Christians, because I have a bit of reservation for those who are not Christians, because they don't embrace Christian values. My real burden and worry is for Christians, because so you have so many Christians that are just the contrary of Christianity, and the real place to test it is in this issue of integrity. Right now, I want to tell you that as a Christian, we are supposed to download all our principles from God, God's ways, God's word. The way God behaves is the way we are supposed to behave. And there is nothing that God expects from us that He did not first demonstrate it. There is nothing. Let me give you a simple equation to decode all the mysteries of the Sermon on the Mount. The Sermon on the Mount was not just a teaching that Jesus was giving. The Sermon on the Mount was a revelation of Jesus to the people, of how He was living His life. All those things He said there were first the way He was living. When He says, blessed are the peacemakers, it's because He's a peacemaker. That's Him. That's the way He's living. Right? Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. He is first talking about Himself, how He lived. He's not only giving you prescriptions to go and apply. He's first talking about Himself, how He lived. Right? And so when you read the Bible like that, you will decode a lot of things. But today I want to just share one aspect that proves that we are supposed to learn integrity from God. And I take you first to Isaiah 55, and I'm just going to go to the last part. Or let me just read all. It says, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereunto I sent it. To paraphrase this verse, God is saying that my word that I have spoken will not return to me void, without accomplishing the task for which I have sent it out. Many people read this and limit it only at the level of the promises of God. That if God has promised me something, before I die, it will come to pass. That is very, 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 very small. A very small aspect of what that verse is talking about. God expects us to copy it. It's supposed to be the way we live. God is expecting you to be that kind of person that when your word goes out, it doesn't come back without being fulfilled. That you should be that kind of person that when you make a promise, when you say something, it must come to pass. You will do everything to keep your promise. You will do everything that what you have said will not fall on rocks. It will not come back to you without accomplishing the task for which you sent it. Look, to prove to you, look at what it says in Psalms 138 verse 2. It says in the second part that God has even subjected Himself to God has subjected Himself to His word. that God has magnified his word above his name. That when God has spoken, he himself comes under what he has said. I don't know if you are getting it. That is, when God has spoken, the whole of heaven, the whole of his ego, the whole of his authority comes under that promise. That is why it must come to pass, because nothing changes it again. He doesn't come back to say, I think I made a mistake. No. If you have said it, you have to do it. If it came out of your mouth, you have to subject yourself, subject your promise, your problems, subject your realities to that promise. Let's say if you promise somebody anything, money, even if you said it joking, you have to fulfill it. if you said it playing, you were just joking, you were just having fun, you have to come under your promise. You have to come under your promise. We have so many people that what they say, as soon as they turn their backs, forgotten. As soon as they turn their backs, they forget. So many Christians. If you were such a person that everything that you said, whether you wrote it down or you signed a contract with the person or not, but so long as it came out of your mouth, you subjected your life to it. I said, I will give you 10,000 francs tomorrow. There is no way tomorrow should pass that I do not give you that money. That you said, I will be there by 2 p.m. or by 2 a.m. Anytime you give, that you ensure that by that time your word must be realized. That is the only test of integrity. You can say anything you want about integrity, but the true test of integrity is how much you subject yourself, how much you deprive yourself from fun to keep to your promises. Look at some people who sometimes they give you excuses like, I wanted to come, but it's the sun. The sun was too much. You have no integrity, my friend. You have zero integrity. Or I wanted to give you but when I reached home, my landlord showed up. You have zero integrity. Zero. Or I'll be there at 4 p.m. and you are coming at 6 p.m. or even at 4:30. Zero integrity. Zero. The reason why we are having this African time is because everybody is thinking like that. If everybody, what you said, sometimes even the people who gave you the invitation and put on the invitation 2 p.m. are not ready by 2 p.m. Zero integrity. Zero integrity. And let me tell you, this singular act will change your life. That you have somebody that what you said, that it came out of your mouth. This Isaiah 55 verse 11 and Psalms 138 verse 2. If you subject your life to this, there is no way you'll be an ordinary person. Even demons will know that this man, this woman is a completely different human being. And you will also become somebody with few words. You don't talk too much because you know that whatever you said, any promise you made, you must keep to it. Therefore, if you cannot do it, you will openly say, I'm sorry, I will not be able to do it. And if you can do it, you cannot say that I cannot do it when you can do it. It means you are not honest. You are not having integrity. You are not somebody whose life has good moral values and principles. And you have to work on that. So many people, I see Christians complaining for working with other Christians. You give them a contract, they disappoint you. No integrity. But they can pray. That is why you see so many people, you can pray, you can even preach, and you can do so many things, but you don't have integrity. The only true test for integrity is your attitude to your promises. What comes out of your mouth. Look at so many people during their weddings, they said so many things to each other. Immediately 1 month after, forgotten. They did not keep to their promise. I hear people say to death do us part. I will submit to you, I will love you, I will work with you for better, for worse. They have not even gotten to the level of worse. They're already out. No integrity. If everything you said on your wedding day, you respected it, my brother, my sister, you will be living in heaven on earth. You will be living in heaven on earth. And let me tell you, as a counselor, if I had a way to record the vows in every wedding, I will just record and keep. The day you come to complain, I first play your vow, I'll watch, and then let's talk after. You'll be so ashamed. Some people promise their children, if you pass your exam, I'm going to buy this for you. They just wanted the guy to pass. And when the child passes, that is all. They don't keep to their promise. So integrity has nothing to do with the person before you. The goal or the arrow is pointing to the fact that if it came out of your mouth, you have to keep to it. It has nothing to do whether you said it to a child, whether you said it to your wife, whether you said it to your husband, to your father, to your mother. If it came out of your mouth, you have to keep to it. Let me tell you, this thing has made me to even be careful what I say to my children. Because there are some things that you say and fail. The children just note you that this speaks and never keeps to his word. That when daddy speaks, massa, just go, just continue to do your thing. He will not do it. Pass your exam because it's good, but don't pass because you're counting on daddy's promises. My wife told me something one day, that when you tell a child, if you do this, I will beat you. If the child does it, beat him. If you also say, I won't beat you, when he does it, don't beat him. He will know that you are a man or woman of your words. Integrity. If you live like that, my dear friend, you become a force and you become predictable. You become trustworthy. People can trust you because when you say your thing, you will do it. If you borrow somebody's money, look at just the attitude to money. You came to somebody crying and the person gave you his money or her money and you went and resolved your problem. But just that you, in taking that money, you told him or her that I will bring back your money so date. That date has passed, you are unreachable and you are a Christian. That day has passed and you are just, it's very normal. You sleep and sleep well. You sleep and sleep well. You did not keep to your promises. You hurt somebody's feelings. Somebody who trusted you with his savings, you took it and just disappeared. And you are a Christian going to church, mounting the pulpit and saying a lot of things, going out for evangelism. Let me ask you, what do you think the demons or the evil spirits are thinking about you? You're a con man. And that is why today we have so much going on in terms of Christianity, but we have no societal impact. Nothing. But let me tell you, the singular thing that is going to change everything is integrity. If you are a technician, integrity. If wherever you are, integrity. Let me tell you, my son, my friend, it is going to do wonders. My brothers, it is going to do wonders. Remember, integrity is the quality of being honest and having strong moral values. And for me, I'm telling you that the only test, true test of integrity is how you treat your promises. I wish you all the best, my dear friends. Be strong as this our journey of integrity has started. Bye bye.